benefit. Place me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit.
Hello from San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the San Francisco Giants.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Your San Francisco Giants.
Just about ready to roll here. And on the mound in this one, Logan Webb. What do you have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Mike Tauchman, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. The pitch. And another ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. On to first. And a quick out, number one. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Luis Robert Jr. stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now two gone.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. Three-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Andrew Benintendi in the box with two gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And that's a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with two pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And that's in the dirt.
Two strikes.
Next pitch is outside. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
So a man at first. Andrew Vaughn now. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Next offering is downstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. A changeup missing, and it's 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ground ball to the right side. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So one left for the White Sox, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Oracle Park. On the hill here today, Martin Perez.
Sinker cutter change. He's not overpowering velocity, not even up to 90, which isn't, it's not like, oh, you got to have 90. If you can move the ball around, and all it's about is keeping hitters off balance. And if you can have some late movement, you miss the barrel, you get weak contact, and you can move through a game as we've seen him do this season.
And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. That one outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles, plus he took home 5 Gold Gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
Next offering is down low. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Next to hit, Tyler Fitzgerald. Not even close there. And that is ball 1.
Nope. That's inside.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Grips one to right. Topman makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Here's the Giants lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Willie Adames stands in now, looks at that one inside. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here in San Francisco, here's Josh Rojas.
Third baseman, Josh Rojas.
Webb back to work. Tap foul at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. That's inside.
Inside.
Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
And a 1-2. And it skips in the dirt. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. And here is Sosa to the plate. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2. Second inning here, no score. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. Lifted in the air, right field. That gets down for a hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
He's in there. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Pinch running here, Michael A. Taylor. Taylor, the runner at second with one away. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here's Corey Lee. First offering misses badly for ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time. Good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's Mike Tauchman. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Two outs.
That's a ball.
And that drops in for a strike. That one just misses. Misses outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the White Sox 2 and the Giants nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
First baseman, Lamont.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him off. The hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Right through there for a strike. Perez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a 4-seamer. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And the count is 0-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Inside, almost got him. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. To third, might be 2. Goes to second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Robert makes the grab on the run. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Top half of the third inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Robert Jr. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, left fielder,
Benintendi up here.
Benintendi.
Walked his first time. Hit on the ground to the right side. Off balance feet. There's one. Back to first, and it's over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, no trouble getting the double play started, but clearly some trouble on that return throw to first. I'm not sure if the runner going into second had a part in that or if it was something like a bad transfer. Either way, could have been 2 outs, but instead, they got to work around a runner in scoring position now.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. Grounded out his first time up. That misses the zone. 1-0. That clips the corner. The 1-1 is fouled off. Just missed.
Inside.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Rojas.
Josh Rojas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Went down on strikes his first time through. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 2 and the Giants nothing. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Right fielder,
Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
2 strikes.
And there's a ball. That one misses. And now 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's the left fielder, Grant McCray. Check swing, called strike. McCray hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd round pick back in 2019. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. And that's in for a strike. Fought off foul. Man at first, one away.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And that's off the inside edge. It's 2-2. Yastrzemski leads off first with one away. Two. And a good eye there. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
First and second, one out. And up next for the Giants, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And that's a base hit. Around third. Here's the throw. Safe. And it's a one-run game.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Willie Adames stands in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Two on, one out. That one hit to right. It's going to fall for a hit. Heading for the plate. He scores to tie it up. Cut off. Now a throw home. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets him.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
And here is Matt Chapman. There's a strike. Ripped on a line. Robert makes the play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to inning number 4. We are tied 2-2. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's downstairs and outside. That misses the zone. And the count is even, 2-2.
2 strikes.
On the ground to first. He steps on the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop Brooks Baldwin.
Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That clips the zone. Strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And delivers outside. And that's in the dirt. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing to it for the White Sox. Score remains 2-2. Bottom of the inning. Tigers way down.
First baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
Just missed. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1-1.
Hit hard, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out in front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's the catcher to hit, Patrick Bailey. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And now it's even up. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 64 preparing to come on if needed. Boozer warming up as well. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one in for a strike. 2-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Wade at third. Ramos on at first with nobody out. That's a base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. 3-2. They take the lead.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. And a foul ball.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Ouch.
Yep,
he had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Martin Perez gives way, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. White Sox going with a new arm, Jared Schuster.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So they're all loaded up. McCray digs in now. Golden opportunity right here.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
0-1 down. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
That's a ball.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Grounder might be 2. Rojas toss the second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Two outs. Ball one there. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Gets to it. On to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. They get 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors and 1 left. We played 4. It's the Giants 4 and the White Sox 2. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Corey Lee. Webb back to work. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, these White Sox need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs. Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
So up next, Mike Tauchman. 0 for 2 in this one.
Ball, that's just out.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Way
Ball
inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Look, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now it's Luis Robert. 1 for 2. Swing and a slow roller. Whips it to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 4-2. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And he'll be safe at first.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
And the batter now, Willie Adames. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Next offering is fouled back. Fitzgerald gets his lead at first with nobody out. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Inside, just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Line to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. 2 down.
Now batting first baseman, Lamont Wade
And up
Jr.
next for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. Step off, throw to first,
Safe, he's
and he's
good.
back in easily. That's in there. Strike one. Runner on the go. Pitch outside.
That's the ball.
Throw to second. He's safe. Chris, there aren't many players faster than him, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that top speed is about as fast as we've ever seen, Boog, and clearly it was the difference maker on that play.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
One ball.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Out towards right center field. Robert on the move. He's got it, and that ends the inning. One left for San Francisco as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. All set for the top of the sixth. Now the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Base knock center field. And they have their first base runner since the third inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Andrew Vaughn. Slow roller to first. To Adames, that's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Josh Rojas now at the plate. That clips the corner. Rojas, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. And that's downstairs. And the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Giants 4 and the White Sox 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Elliot Ramos. Down and away for ball 1. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Jordan Leisure, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Boozer, a left-hander, also throwing. And another ball. In there at the knees for a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now, Patrick Bailey. This to center field. Robert hustling after it. Makes the grab after a long run. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Yastrzemski in the box now. No balls and a strike. And ball 1. To the right side. In time to Vaughn. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So they make short work of him there. We're through 6 full. It's the Giants 4 and the White Sox 2. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Bullpen action for the Giants for the first time. Tyler Rogers, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Doval, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Misses off the plate. And 1-1. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And that is out of play. 1 down, base is empty. Up the middle, Fitzgerald fires over to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Brooks Baldwin, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Misses. Ball 1. Outside with a breaking ball. Corey Lee waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
This is downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
Corey Lee steps to the plate for the White Sox.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Cam Boozer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Grant McCray getting ready to hit.
Giants. Left fielder, Grant McCray.
Up the middle, on the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. And it's fouled away. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder. But he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Right there.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh-no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch. And most of the time, it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. Next pitch is downstairs. Fastball for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that.
They got it for out number 2. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. Nothing across here this half. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Giants 4 and the White Sox 2.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Giants.
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Rogers.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Lee in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
All over that one right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Mike Tauchman will hit next.
Right fielder,
0 for 3 with 2
Tauchman.
strikeouts and a ground out. And there's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base
Now
hits.
batting,
Nice
the
job
center
of driving that
fielder,
pitch the
J.C.
other way on a
Jr.
line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
So here's Robert now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
0-1.
First pitch, and he just misses. Right through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. And La Pantera heads back to the dugout after the K. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Next pitch is outside. One out. Runners at first and second. Too low, and it's ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Ryan Walker getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Miller, the lefty, warming up as well. 2 on, 1 out. And that'll load the bases.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew Vaughn. 0 for 3 in this one. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
So the tying run at second, and that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Hit on the ground to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe as a run scores on the play.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game.
Really important at bat coming up now.
Substitution being made at first, and here's the pinch runner, Brian Ramos.
Number 44. Brian
So
Ramos.
digging in, Josh Rojas. Outside, and that's ball 1. And that's through there for a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. In the air, right field, Yastrzemski. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Well, I can understand why they tried to force the issue and tie up this ball game, but wow, nicely done from the defense there to cut him down at the plate and preserve the lead. That's a big-time play.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Gus
Now
Varland.
pitching for Chicago. Number 37. Gus Varland.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off,
game.
the
Willie
Giants.
Adames
The
digs in now.
shortstop,
Outfield
Willie
deep here,
Adames.
tried to prevent anything over their heads. In for a strike. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Frazier Ellard, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Chapman at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they do get the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the White Sox 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Walker.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Lenny Sosa now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That's to 3rd. Chapman slings it across, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
He's 2 outs away. And up next for Chicago, Michael A. Taylor. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a foul out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base.
1 ball,
way
2
outside,
strikes.
and that's ball 1. Breaking ball misses down and away. And now it's filled up. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
White Sox down to their final out at the plate. Brooks Baldwin, a walk and a pair of strikeouts. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Hard hit, right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
West side, Concord. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or 2. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep it player. Think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, walaikum salam. Why thank you, we the realest alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater. Bye Felicia. Not today. Not tomorrow either.